All right. Well, hello and welcome to another edition of Style RX. Amy and I are so excited that you have joined us. This week, we're talking all about capsules. And I don't know about you, but I just like to have some easy pieces that work with everything that I know are my staple go-to things. And it just makes life so easy. I remember way back before I was introduced to Cabby, I was constantly having come aparts in my closet, full on ugly cry, I have nothing to wear episodes because I was needing to get ready to go somewhere, had nothing I felt good in, and it was completely emotionally draining. So I am so very thankful that Cabby came into my life for that reason. No more come aparts, yay! And I always have something to wear. And so that's the fun thing. What we're going to show you today is working with 2 bottoms, 2 tops, and a topper, and how to mix those up, giving you some fun ideas to take forward into your own closet. As always, we're more than happy to help you make your selections. So please get with us on that. We both have styling services that we offer beyond these weekly updates. So first, I'm going to talk about what I have on. And you've heard us talk about the last day of summer trend, and it's just kind of that easy breezy, light and airy fabrics, bright colors, but I don't know more summer-like than a perfect white dress and jeans and a t-shirt. So I've kind of combined them all together. I have our midsummer dress on, and it's just a beautiful, this is the overlay piece. It does fully button down the front, has a gorgeous white slip that goes with it. So you can wear that slip on its own as a little cami. You can wear it as a slip dress with something over the top of it. You can just do so many different things. And our chief design officer, Kat Woodside, had this great picture that she posted on Instagram here a while back. She was standing out at her pool, and she is, of course, slim and trim and very svelte. So she had on some jeans, and then it looked like maybe a crop top or bikini top or something, but she had it buttoned up, and then just the bottom was open here. And she was standing there owning it and looked amazing. So all that to be said, you can wear this dress so many different ways, and you can really make it a little bit more edgy. You can make it very feminine. It's naturally so, and it has pockets. So I'm always looking for places to put my hands. So that's nice. All right. My first capsule is more of a businessy capsule, and I would say business casual and soft suiting. So I have mixed our banded waist trouser, which is in our black ponte, with our little high-low crops, which is in our bright white denim, and the rosette blouse, which is just a really beautiful figure flattering piece, especially if you have kind of a naturally hourglass silhouette or more of a rectangular silhouette. And then our catwalk top. Now this is shades of blue. It's got some darker navy and a powdery blue in there, and a longer tunic length, with our black ponte crisscross blazer. Now this piece is a fantastic wardrobe staple. It has so many beautiful figure flattering details in it, but can you see how you could easily dress up just a tank and white bottoms with a blazer, or add to the soft suiting option here and add your blazer on, and you're just completely professional. Throw on a pair of pumps, you are office ready. Or switch this out. I know sometimes we feel like we've got to be matchy-matchy with our whites, and shades of cream and white are really happening. So don't feel like everything has to match. These are different shades of white and cream. They look great with the white jean, and then you bring your little catwalk top over, and navy and black pairs perfectly together, especially our navy, which I call blavy, because it's such a deep navy. You can easily go back and forth. So you're really maximizing your wardrobe space and dollars with those pieces. Amy, over to you.
Okay, I love that. And if you're sitting there going, oh, I would never do black and navy, that's okay. We have that ponte knit trouser. She showed the banded waist trouser in black, but we also have a different silhouette of it in navy blue. So you can always the idea behind a capsule is 2 bottoms, 2 tops, and 1 layering piece, and that will give you different looking options. So don't worry, you can pull in a pair of jeans, or if you need a pencil skirt, that's where your separation comes from in a true capsule. And funny story, I was actually with my daughter in Target yesterday for her birthday, and I told her we can pick out everything that you like, and then we'll go through and kind of figure it out based on what I'm willing to spend on you and mix and match. And we had a little breakdown because she thought she was getting everything. And I said, no, we're not doing that. We're going to figure out what mixes and matches and come up with outfits. And you can either leave with the mixed and matched outfits with a smile, or we can just leave without anything. And she's so sweet. She never really throws a fit. And she got to see her mommy at work, and she ended up with some fun little pieces. So, okay, my capsule is really kind of that light summery or vacation capsule, and I want to show you a couple of different ways to wear this. So I have the midsummer dress as a one and done piece, but I'm also using it as the layering piece, as Rebecca just showed you. And then I have our island tank and island skirt, and then our love tee and our white trouser. Now these are my 2 tops. So you've got 1 full outfit, 2 full outfits, and then actually 3, because the summer dress, although I'm using it as the layering piece, is another complete outfit. Then if you are on vacation and you really need to change that look up, you could do a fun little knot in your love tee, have that with your skirt one day, dress this up, and then maybe if you need that layering piece over the cute little white jeans, if you like more of the matchy, this is a great capsule for you because everything is matchy here. But then you would take that to the same idea that Rebecca just showed you. And then of course I do have my little summer hat, which is the white and cream that Rebecca referenced to. Now, the other thing that's great about this dress is the slip dress. It's basically its own outfit within itself, but you could also take that shirt and layer it and do a fun knot or tie and create even more outfits with this one. The skirt on the island dress actually works as a strapless dress as well. So look how many different looks we've created within this own. And if you wanted your shoulders covered, that's when you could put your strapless dress on. It's a little lower than you would actually wear it. Don't want the tatas hanging out. But that would be a fun layering look over that way, especially if, I mean, I've got my 2 Southern girls here. They're going to have air conditioning on in the hot summer. So just have your shoulders covered is so nice. And then again, this is another thing, you could even layer this tank over that skirt and have that skirt. Now I want to show you what I'm wearing, because it is something you're going to see in our 3rd and last new arrivals of the season. So this is our beach cover up. And why would you not want to take something like this with you on your vacation? So it's this beautiful beachy long cover, but it's just perfect for covering your shoulders. And I'm going to show you the print. It's so cute. It's got little palm trees and sunny hats. And I'm going to show you how to wear it with 3 different things, but I have it over that white slip dress. So it's just layered over the top of the slip dress. And then I really need to create a waist. So I just cinched it and made sure I had room for my shoulders to move and pulled it up as a fun tie. And then of course, Rebecca's going to be showing you our other new arrival bag, and you could throw on your hat and sunnies. And that is my summer fun beach vacation capsule. Rebecca, all you know.
Okay, well, I love yellow and all shades of blue. And so this next capsule for me is all different shades of blue. And you can't stay blue when you're wearing blue, as far as I'm concerned. So it's a great happy color. But before I start talking about that, I did want you to see, Amy showed you the animal print side of this bag, but it is fully reversible. So this is the gorgeous, bright colored side of this bag that's coming in the new arrival collection. So you've got these rich oranges and fuchsias and greens, so many gorgeous colors. And it's going to be just the most fun bag to throw in your suitcase when we get to run around and enjoy those vacations this summer. Okay, so for my capsule here, I've got just several easy lightweight pieces. This is our Pacific top, which is a linen blend. It's a tunic length. It has dropped sleeves, so it is made to be just kind of an easy fit. And I've added those to our higher straight, which is that really nice light wash denim. And I threw a pair of fun blue pumps along with that because I thought, well, that would be fun to just spice things up. And then our cute little sailor tee. This is the same silhouette that you know and love. We started it last spring with the blues. And then our trouser jean, because who doesn't love extra long, lean legs, especially with white? These are fantastic. They're in a bright white, our super stretch denim that you've come to know and love. You can give this a little front tuck to give it a little bit more shape, and then add our scenic cardigan over the top of either of these pieces. So you see how beautifully that mixes with the Pacific top, and it just kind of hangs out the bottom. Now this has got a really cropped and tailored silhouette, so I like that mixed with these other two pieces, which are just a little bit easier fit, a little more flowy, so it helps give them shape. But you can see how you can easily change things up. Bring your Pacific top over with your white denim and your little kicks to run around, and your field tee with your full-on denim here, and add the cardigan to help change things up a little bit. Now, when you're working with your capsules, be thinking about your shoes and accessories as well, because I feel like a lot of times we end up with a ton of different accessories. Maybe not everybody, but I sure do. I don't know. Maybe you relate. But when I'm looking at thinning things down, sometimes those are the first things that I go to, because I know that I'm gravitate towards certain things. So I've got lots of different pieces of the same type of thing. And so pay attention to that. If you're really trying to minimize what you have in your closet and in your dressers and maximize your options, as you're choosing accessories, think about how many different ways you can wear that. Can you dress it up? Can you dress it down? And it all goes with those pieces that you're doing. So some other fun ways that you could do this is add a pop of color with it. You know, I'm a color gal, so always you can just completely change up the way something looks just by adding color. And I like to have just fun things. So this is our bag that's coming. I've got this cute little, it can be a bag or it can be a backpack from Sack Roots. And so just have some neat things that, you know, this piece is going to add a pop of color to anything, and it goes with lots and lots of different colors. Think about multi-function for not only your clothes, but your accessories. Amy, it looks like you're set and ready. Hey girl, you're muted.
Well, thank you. Okay, now that you can hear the words to my mouth, let's try that again. So I'm glad that you mentioned accessories, because I do truly feel that they are also part of a really fun capsule and the way you can change things up. And truly the reason that Rebecca and I do these all season long and show you different pieces worn different ways is to help you think of your pieces in different ways, even if you don't realize what you're doing. So this next capsule that I'm going to show you could be that capsule that you wear out to dinner with your husband, with your girlfriends, or maybe a casual business environment. Maybe I have a lot of clients that are in real estate that need functional and comfortable clothes, but I also think that some of these pieces could easily be dressed up in an office setting as well. So I took a more casual approach here and did our Hot 2 hoodie and then our zebra joggers. But the other cool thing about this capsule is it's dressy and casual. So you kind of got a little bit of everything. Like if you were going to travel and you are a business person, or maybe you just know you need function and style, this kind of covers the whole thing without you having to repack. So all you would need to add maybe would be a tank top or a t-shirt, and then possibly a pair of jeans if you were going to be there longer. So the zebra jogger, the Hot 2 hoodie, so fun. And then I'm also bringing in that crisscross blazer, because not only is it businessy, but you take a little hoodie and you throw the hood out over top of it, you have almost more of that athletic look to this. Now, if you do plan to layer your crisscross blazer, you may want to size up one size just so that you have the room in the sleeves to do that with. Becky Jansen, our chief design officer, sizes up in her jackets a lot. I don't ever recommend that to people that I know are not going to layer. I always size you properly, because most people will not layer a hoodie under a blazer, but I love the idea of this because our blazer has that athletic feel to it. Then I took our amazing go-to top, and it has that same beautiful turquoise. So I'm really doing matchy capsules today because I want to show you how easy it is, but it's got the black and the turquoise, and then the go-to top is so fun to really pull it in either by a cute little elastic here behind it to change the look of it, or this is when you can totally do a tie or a bow at the bottom, and then we have that banded trouser in the ponte knit as well. So a capsule is just a switcheroo, and you could leave the jacket on. Now this is going to be more for a bold dresser. However, if you're packing and you're not so bold, maybe your second bottom is going to be a white jean or a denim jean, okay? So somebody might do the zebra. You may not be comfortable with that. So you could either switch out the jean, or you could switch out the top and just do something very simple, maybe just a green top, so that you feel comfortable with the jogger. So that's the idea behind the capsule, is just pulling a few pieces that can really mix and match. And then again, because the ponte knit is so casual and nice, you might want to just pack a pair of sneakers, take that go-to trouser around with the black one, and you can mix and match back and forth. Shoes and accessories are key because that's really going to lend to what you're going for. So I put these little sneaks out. They're so cute. Look at them. I love them. So I just put these out so that you could see they are going to go with either pant if you're wearing them very casually, or you could grab a little wedge or a heel. And the other ones I really like that I just got are these. So they're fun. They've got an elastic. They're not really a high heel. They're more of a wedge. And so they're comfortable and they're neutral. So they actually look like my skin rather than trying to match the pant. And so that also helps kind of elongate my leg that way. Now I took this same cover. I'm still in the midsummer dress, but you can see I took an Obi style belt and just sort of layered it over the dress and then added a fringe heel. So again, on vacation, maybe you wear it casual with flip-flops tied up to stay out of the sun or to stay warm in a restaurant, but then maybe you want to go out and dance and you don't have to do anything but change your shoes. I would probably dance in the flip-flops and not the heels, but I'm not fancy that way. So I know there are some girls, but then you could even switch to a different hat that maybe is a little fancier with a black bow, anything like that. So Rebecca?
Me too, sister. I'm a dance in flip-flops kind of girl. All right, my next capsule is kind of an outside the lines capsule. So again, a little bit more for a bold dresser, but I did throw in our neutral button fly skinny so that it kind of pared it down a little bit. So I'll step back and you can see what I've got here that I'm working with. I have our poppy top with the button fly cargo, and I added a little animal print pump. I'll bring these close so you can see them. They're so darn sweet and fun. Really like that because, you know, animal print is a neutral, so we're all good here. And then I've taken our replay top with our utility cargo, so that sulfur yellow that is so happening this season. And I've paired those with a fun espadrille wedge that I really like from Tom. So again, we've got a neutral animal print, but a little fun spice of color. And then I really like these pieces worn with the stroll cardigan. So this is just a nice throw over the top. And for you, those of you that are in a warmer climate, it's a lightweight sweater. So it gives you some good coverage. You could really throw this on as a cover up as well, but nice lightweight sweater that will keep you covered. I want to talk about our replay top just a little bit. This is our Heart of Cabby foundation top this season. And so each purchase of this top goes to support our foundation. To date, we have provided over 17,000 small business loans for women entrepreneurs around the globe. And we've given over $50 million worth of clothing to women in need, from natural disasters, domestic violence, just all kinds of different needs for women. So we love to give back that way. And the second full week of May is our Heart of Cabby week. And we have different events that are happening all over the US, Canada, and the UK to support women. I got to do a few of these. We've been in lots of different areas, but one of them I just remember, we were in a women's shelter, and I, as a stylist, I left with my heart so completely full because I was able to help these women put together not only wardrobes that they could interview in, but just that they felt good in. And it was just a little piece of goodness in their life when they were really needing something good to be happening. So we appreciate it when you support our foundation, either with the purchase of this blouse, by rounding up your order to the nearest change. All of that change goes to provide education for kids in Rwanda. And so many of the women that we have helped with business loans, one of the things that we found was, okay, so now we have helped get them income for their family. Their next hurdle was getting education for their children, and specifically for their little girls, because it was always the little boys that were chosen to go to school if they were even able to. So we've been able to educate thousands of kids through your goodness and just sharing with this foundation. So it's near and dear to my heart. I know it is Amy's as well. And every time you give to that, you are truly giving back and giving someone a leg up. Amy, over to you, girl.
Okay, I was still wandering. I'm glad. So Rebecca mentioned our Heart of Cabby, and I love that. And, you know, we really couldn't make a difference in the world without your support. So when you shop Cabby, just know that when we do well, you help us do good in the world. And our whole creed to our Cabby company is affecting lives through relationships. That is the company creed. So we really do try to walk the talk. And when I created my You Are Loved campaign, I didn't even realize that it was falling into the Heart of Cabby month at the time. So I'm so thrilled there's not an event here in Utah this year. I did get to help with one last September, or was it a year ago? would have been a year ago because last year was 2020, right? So in 2019, I got to help with one, and it really is incredible. Cabby will ship up to like, I don't know, there's so many outfits. I think they outfitted all the women in 9 outfits a piece at the Utah event that we did, and they had to register, and it was a special invitation, but they were nominated as well. So it's really something that we take personally. It's something that even on an individual level, as stylists, we get to do with our past season inventory if there's a need. And we can donate to battered women's shelters and everything. So you guys, please know that not only is it something that we can do, but as you buy Cabby, if there's pieces that you're not wearing as much, definitely use those to recycle to someone else. And what I love about buying investment wear is that your pennies don't go wasted. They really can be handed down. Even if it's something that you've loved on for a while, you're buying quality clothes. And so you should never feel bad about investing in things that can really make other people's lives just absolutely wonderful. Okay, my next capsule is also a little more bold, and it's really fun. And so I also brought the replay top. And funny fact about Rebecca and I, we always tend to twin on these. And I don't know if you saw my post, but there's this personality test called Enneagrams. They follow spiritual things and whatever. And there's all these numbers 1 through 9. And they have your personality traits. What are your dominant traits? And I was really trying to figure mine out because I've taken other tests and that really is of interest to me. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm a 7-8, you know, whatever. An 8-7, I couldn't decide. So I had Rebecca take the test. We didn't know what it was. And our numbers were almost exactly. I think she and I mirrored each other on one number. And so that was like, oh, no wonder why we work well together. No wonder why we picked the same outfit. We really are the definition of attracting like-minded women. And it was all through the internet and Cabby. So, you know, it is what it is. But yes, this replay top is absolutely incredible. You could capsule this with anything that we've shown all day long because the colors are so pretty. And I brought in our higher straight, just a great denim jean. It is so amazing. It's a nice lightweight denim. So if you're in the sun a lot, it's not going to be hot on your legs. And of course, I'm a very practical thinker. And so that's something I always think about as well. And then our Cadet Pullover has been a Cabby stylist favorite for sure because this cobalt blue is so absolutely friendly on the body. It's a nice lightweight sweater. So those of you in the South where it gets really hot, this is not a thick sweater. It's also one that is 3/4 length sleeve and is darling draped over the shoulders. So if you wanted that thin sweater for when the sun goes down, or maybe when you walk in a restaurant, but you want something that you can easily tie around your waist or neck, this is really a great pop of color. And then our utility trouser, you guys, everything that we're showing today is still highly available, but there are certain sizes starting to sell out. This is the exception, and I wanted to bring it up to you just so you know, we are in the point of the season where if you've been waiting on that one Cabby piece, you might not want to wait because this is running low and I think sold out in one size, but it's back ordered in all of the sizes, but only till May. So the wait is not long, but even those back orders are going to start selling out. But what I love about this is it really is that fun pop of color, and it's the yellow away from your face. If a lot of people, I know Susan doesn't like a lot of yellow next to her face, depending on the shade. So that's one to think about, but look how fun and easy it is just to swap those out. And then my layering piece was the Drew jacket. Now, normally we talk about body types and how to really create a waist, but since this is to my knees and I can show off my legs in my high heels, I am not worried about creating the waist on this right now, but it would be really easy to cinch it and belt it and create a different layer. But it's also a jacket that's going to go well, just thrown and go over any of these pieces. It's soft. It's just a nice roomy piece, but I think it's kind of fun having that white on white in the denim jacket and then have that pop of color on your feet. So it's one more way to wear that midsummer slip dress on vacation or just around town. Now I do have a slip under the slip dress because it's opaque, but would probably be a little sheer if you're in the sunlight. So that being said, that's why the midsummer dress is so pretty by itself if all you did was wear it as it is intended. But we like to show you how to be a little creative and pull these things out. So that is my bold everyday capsule for the day. And I'm going to turn it back to Rebecca real quick, and then it'll come back to me to end the session.
Well, I think you beautifully summed everything up, Amy. I didn't have anything to add to that, although I did think that it was funny. It just hit me that you're wearing the slip and I'm wearing the overlay to this dress, and we did not plan that, ladies. We did not plan it. So it just another way that our brains kind of work cohesively. So I'm throwing it back to you, girlfriend, and I'll get ready to stop the recording when you're done.
Okay, so girls, hang on live for just 1 second. We just want to remind you that each week we are going to mention a menu of service that we offer. We can do this both virtually and in person. So those of you that are not local to me or Rebecca, just know FaceTime on a cell phone does a lot, or Zoom or anything. So one thing that we both offer are our own personal time to come into your closet. Some people call them closet audits. Some people just call them personal style sessions, but it's something that we can offer where we come into your home. You can show us your cabbie and non-cabbie items and what you're stuck on, maybe what you don't like. I actually send you an email with things that you can prepare for before we spend time together. And I just had one with a gal, was it Monday? And she was the classic case. I opened her closet and there were still price tags on these $10, $15, $20 t-shirts that she'd been buying. And her closet was just chock full of things she does not like and she's not comfortable in, but she thought she was getting a deal on it. And I said, oh my goodness, you have so much money you've just kind of thrown down the toilet because you're not even wearing these pieces. And so that is another testament to why we feel like investment wear is so important. We can come in and show you how to capsule in your own closet, but you know what? My time with her was not selling her on cabbie. The first thing we did was spend time in her own closet and find pieces that she loved, but she just didn't know how to pair them. So I showed her how to, but she's very rectangle, but she's always pulled everything down and not created a waist. So we spent a lot of time on the styling tips. And so that is one thing that we offer. You can talk to us if that's something you're interested in, but our services do go way beyond just selling you a shirt. So it really is about service for both of us, and that's why we love this so much. So that being said, we want to thank you for joining us live, those that you did. Wednesday, we will be here for our stylist story, and Friday's Style RX next week will actually be pre-recorded because I am taking my little darling girl on a vacation, just me and her little best friend and her mom. And I am not working for the 4 days that I'm there. I tried really hard to give her all my time and intention yesterday, and I know she needed that. So I'm not going to do that on our little vacation. I'm just going to be in the moment with her. So we will be pre-recording Style RX for next Friday, but we will drop it Friday morning into our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to see it in our private groups. So thank you again for joining us. Rebecca, go ahead and stop the recording.